What up? What up? What up? That's right. And welcome to another week of Journey of a Jackass. Now I'm your host, Dai Shakur, and I'm here with the illustrious, prestigious, most excellent person, woman, mom, business person in the world, April Golden Goddess. How you doing over there?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm glad you don't sound like a rock man this week.
Man, look, hard times. Hard times. And you know what? Come to find out, like that day later, I was sick.
Really?
Yeah, my nose was stuffy. Like my kid had brought something home from school, man. I was sick. All I was eating was like soup, drinking like them emergencies and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh no.
Man, what's
I'm better
that?
today.
Yeah, I would say you sure it wasn't from like the change of season because for some reason it was hot, 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 and then the temperature just kind of started dropping.
Well, no, it's still hot here.
Is
It
it?
haven't rained in like 5 days.
Okay, no, it's the temperature
And it
started to
gets
drop.
in the afternoon, like it has been a little bit cooler, but it's been the same type of heat during the day.
Yep, yeah, nah, down here. I mean, today I think we got to have like 83, but the low's supposed to be 59 tonight.
Oh no,
Yeah. So
that's low.
yeah, a little bit further up north. You know what I'm saying? So that you know what that's about to say about the winter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so yeah. How are things on your end though? Besides you feeling better, not sounding like Mr. T.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Things are good. Things are good. The kids, I've been getting on them about school, even though it's early. Been getting on my youngest one. He got the motor mouth. He probably get that from me though, but it's neither here nor there. My oldest, he's coming into his own and everything like that. Job is going good. Getting ready to start school on the 11th, and I am just manifesting good energy. I'm manifesting abundance.
Yeah,
I'm manifesting to be in the right place at the right time, around the right people, talking to the right people.
that's
Just
right.
being me.
Yep. And I mean, and then it's all going to work itself out. It
It
always does.
is. It
Always,
is.
always does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you? What you got going on over there? Looking all shiny and stuff.
I'm trying to take care of my
Glowing.
skin. Yeah, trying to take care of my skin a little bit. It ain't the lights, that's my skin. You know. But yeah, everything is going good. You know what I'm saying? The summer coming to a close. You know what I'm saying? The boys go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Next week, and I supposed to be picking the junior up tomorrow, so we can hang out. He just wants to spend these last days with dad before he had to get into them books. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's awesome.
Yeah, he was like, Dad, this was coming today. I was like, son, I've been busy all day. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, yeah, okay, just come. Make sure you come. Like, all right. But yeah, man, other than that, man, things have been good. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain about nothing, man. You know, things is moving in the right direction. I definitely, yeah, things moving in the right direction. So it's like, it's always plus. I took my physical follow up. So I got, because last time I went, they said my blood pressure was a little high. And my,
Oh man.
and my vision in my right eye was kind of bad, but I think that was just from the my blood pressure being high, whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
I got back to eating right and get back to working out 4 or 5 days a
Yeah, you
week.
got to, man. Look,
Yeah,
you got
because
to. I haven't been to the gym in probably about whenever the last time you called me and I was at the gym.
yeah.
So it's been about a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Hey, listen,
But
what's thing? I started getting back into it. I went there
yeah.
and I had to take a little stress test. When I took the stress test, they said, man, you have the like I was running on a little treadmill. They said, are you done yet? I was like, no. They said, you can keep going. I was like, yeah. They said, well, when your heart rate maxes out, then we're gonna
Slow
pull you
down.
off. Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
pull you off. It took almost 30 minutes for my heart rate to max out.
Well, you a runner though.
Yeah. That's
You're a
what I'm
runner.
saying.
So I was never a runner. I hated running in the military. And you know what? I ran track, but I just did hurdles.
Yeah. That's
I
quick.
did hurdles, right? And I can do like running outside, like, hey, let's run to the light pole, see who can run back. But all that long running, it tore me up. So eventually, I became a walker because had them end up messing up my knee and stuff like that. But now I can walk my ass off.
Yeah, me too. Like, well,
Healed
especially
at
when
2.5 miles in like 27, 26 minutes. I
yeah.
used to be gone.
Now look, I know except for in the mountains. Every time I be going to the mountains, I find myself walking out there like hiking, and I always wind up falling damn near off the damn the cliff. Like it's bad. Yeah, it'd be bad.
But yeah, you got to take care of yourself. I took out my juicer today.
Yeah,
I juiced some carrots, watermelon, and apple, and we got to take care of ourselves.
it better not be. It better not be no. I'm saying it better not be no Walmart watermelons. You know, those they selling the fake.
No.
Man,
I don't mess with Walmart watermelon. I've started going to the flea market. So we have a flea market here, and they sell like fresh fruits. And we also have a flea market that's like downtown. They have like different, actually like local farmers that come with their produce and honey and jam and stuff like that. I hardly ever get a chance to go there because I want to just be a little bit too many people for me. And then you have to catch it on certain weekends. But the flea market is consistent. It's every weekend. It's from like 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever. And we picked up a watermelon. I was like, let me take out my juice. I haven't used the juicer since I got it. Well, I used it a couple times. But so I'm like, okay. And I want to do like a juicing. That's what I want to do. I got some blood work done, and I found that my sodium is high. Yeah. And it was something else. So I try not to cook with a lot of salt, but I do season, depending on, what I'm cooking. Like I throw like some bouillon cubes in there, and, that have a lot of sodium in it, so. Yeah. And we don't even eat pork. Yeah, maybe like every once in a while, he might want some like fried pork chop or whatever, but I don't really buy the pork. It's just like turkey and chicken or chicken breast.
Turkey has a lot of sodium in it though. Turkey does. It really does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Turkey does have. I'm telling you, but I've been vegetarian for 5 years, so that's what surprised me about my blood pressure. But again, it was from the stress I was going through at the time, stuff like that. But yeah,
right, and that doesn't meat. You don't necessarily have to get sodium from meat. It could be things that you drink.
Yep.
It could be other things that's mixed in, whatever, like you're eating, stuff like that. But wow, I didn't know that. But you know what? I can't leave the turkey alone because another thing is the way we getting off subject. I'm gonna say this the way I buy, like I'll buy, which I really don't like it, but I'll buy the ground turkey, and that's about it. Anything else is like chicken wings, chicken breasts, and I try to substitute different things. Now I've actually gone vegetarian when I was deployed, and then I did it when I first got here.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get back to that. Once I turn 40, I'm not eating no more meat.
That was part of my transition, because after I retired from the service, I got real big. I got big. I had all these ailments. I'm talking about like it was high blood pressure, high cholesterol, gout. I had like everything. And then once I changed my diet and everything, like the ailments started slowly like going away. The migraine stopped. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, it was a rough patch, but I mean it's good now. You hear me?
Yeah, you gotta keep it under control. And you gotta if a person can't run, if they don't do anything but just walk or get on the elliptical, if you have the opportunity to, y'all need to do that, man. You need to keep that heart flowing. It might hurt. You might not want to sweat, but I personally like to sweat. But what I found is for my routine is I would get in the sauna before the workout, and I get in the sauna for a little bit after the workout. And that way I'm like, okay, I'm already sweating. So once I get on that elliptical or I'm doing that thing and going hard, Stairmaster, that'll have your ass sweating.
Because I know
after like 5 minutes.
I get up in the morning and I go run. I still get up and go run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get up and I just go. It just starts my day out. You know, so
Yeah.
yeah,
It feels
so
good. Don't get me wrong. It feels
yeah,
good.
so yeah.
Look, we done got all out.
Yeah.
It's good, but we done got
And
all
all
into, all this other kind of stuff.
so y'all know health is important. Stay on
It
top of your
definitely
health.
is.
Take y'all black ass to the doctor. For
Yeah,
real.
go to the doctor.
If you ain't got no health insurance, they got free clinics around here. Take your black ass to the doctor.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I'm glad that we're talking about this health stuff. We were supposed to have podcaster, life coach, and author Keke Chanel on tonight. But I think because she's in Louisiana, I think she thought 7:30 her time. So we're gonna have to bring her on another time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because
okay.
it's okay. So with us talking about this, you see how we're communicating back and forth and everything.
Definitely.
It's important because we have strong support system for each other. We can talk about everything and stuff like that. So I think tonight it'll be suitable for us to talk about the importance of a positive support system.
Yes, definitely. I think that's a great topic.
Yeah. So before we get into that, since we're talking about support systems, story time with me.
Story time with you.
Now, I would get into a support system by how I had women supporting me with fellatio, or me supporting women in their times of need, or when I was out here tricking, supporting people's college and car notes and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna keep story time nice and short tonight. So story time with me tonight, is truth be told, is I want to thank all of the supporters. I do. I want to thank all of this. Oh, look, Keke just popped on. Oh, Keke just popped on. Oh, yeah.
All right, Keke.
Yeah, Keke just popped
Come
on
in the room.
Yeah. So Keke is going to get crazy tonight. So I want to thank all the supporters. Like,
yes.
Our numbers have been growing on YouTube. Our numbers have been growing as far as streams on Spotify, TuneIn, and Apple Podcasts. So
that's right.
Story time with me tonight is I want to tell y'all that it's important for us to have a support system, and y'all are a support system to us. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm grateful, and I hope y'all keep supporting us on our journey.
Thank you. Keep listening. Keep commenting. Keep sharing. Keep subscribing.
That's right.
This is Black greatness right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Support us.
Now, hold on. Now that we got Keke in here, look. Now that we got Keke here, we about to get into. We can go ahead and change the name back to what was the name? What was the name of the episode? Oh, Kicking It With a Jackass. Kicking It With a Jackass, because her name of her podcast is Kicking It With Keke, right? So I was like, well, it's Journey of a Jackass. Keke, let's kick it with Keke tonight. Now, Keke, I know she's listened to a couple of shows, but the questions are going to get wild tonight. I hope she's ready. So let's go ahead and bring in author, podcaster, life coach. She's an editor. She does a whole ton of things. Let's go ahead and bring in Keke Chanel. I'm grateful that she made it.
What's up, y'all?
Hey. How you doing?
I had the time messed up, so please don't charge it to my heart. I am here. I am ready. Look, I'm excited.
Now listen, we that's what we sit here talking about. We was about to change the name of the episode and everything. I was like, man, Keke's probably thought I was talking about 7:30 Central Time.
I did.
Yeah.
It's okay. When you get over there in the NO, you just lose track of time.
Yeah.
Right. How y'all doing, though? How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, good. We glad you can make it.
That's right.
Yes. So for everybody that doesn't know, Miss Keke Chanel, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
All right. Well, I am Keke Chanel, award-winning author, lifestyle blogger, certified life coach, and host of Kicking It With Keke podcast, life, love, and all that other shit. That's what I do.
Yes.
I help other people bring their books to publication. So I'm also a book coach as well. I am moving into the podcasting coach space. So I do courses for aspiring podcasters or, new podcasters to help them get out of their own way and stop overthinking and then just get their podcast up and out. So that's what I do.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And that kind of rolls right into the support system thing we were talking about, the importance of having a
Yes.
support system. And you are important to a lot of people, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're definitely important to a lot of people. So, did you just start the podcasting?
Yeah, it just made a year in January. I've been doing my podcast for a year. I was doing
Okay.
lives on Monday nights. I started going live during COVID on IG. So,
Okay.
that's how that all got started. You all limited what you could say, what you could talk about. They'll take your content down. So I was like, let me just go ahead and start this podcast and have free reign of my
Whoa.
stuff. So that's how the podcast got started.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I know. We had a hot episode on there.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's still one of my favorites. You are a mess.
Look,
Oh,
see
no,
what I
no.
have to deal with on the regular.
Right.
Have them bring them back down.
Listen,
Yeah.
Keke about to find out tonight. This show is called Journey of a Jackass for a reason.
Oh
Mm.
Lord.
So, go ahead, April. You want to talk to Miss
Look.
Keke?
Yeah. Okay. So Oh, sorry, Keke. I apologize. I'm looking at your page and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, you said award-winning author. Like, tell us about your books.
Well, I have 15 books. I don't really count one as books because it's a journal, but I have 15 books. I write suspense fiction. Some of them are not suspense. Some of them are in the mindset space, just, to help you tap into a different mindset. But
Right.
I love to get in people's heads. So you don't get like happy endings when you read a Keke Chanel book. It's
Yeah.
life,
Okay.
life, love, and all that other shit, right? So that's
Yeah.
what I write about. I write about things that I've gone through, things that people, friends have gone through, and just take it and twist it all around. And you think you might know, then it's like, no, here it is. Here's another twist. So I just like to leave cliffhangers, really.
And that's
Okay.
the way it is with two of my books.
Mhm.
Betrayal the Black Bastard. Everybody loves that book. They love how it ended, but the twist in it, the wicked
Yeah.
twist in it,
Right.
Yeah.
and as I stand corrected, everybody's like, man, what made you write these books? I'm like, man, listen, psychological thrillers is my thing.
Yeah. I love writing.
So
Yeah.
last week we had Diane.
Mike.
We had Mike come on,
Yep.
and he was saying about when he was writing, he puts himself in all these different characters, and it's kind of like almost like a small sense of insanity. Do you find that when you're writing your books
Because
and you're
15 is a
creating
lot.
these
Yeah.
characters?
I do not, but they talk to me. It's like they let me know when, hey, look, you neglecting us. We have some stuff to say. We got more to tell. So
Yeah.
my favorite series, right, that I've written is called the Sugah series. It's about a young girl who goes off to college and she's hard pressed for money because she's helping to take care of her mom.
Mhm.
And she falls in love with this mysterious person who has this organization of people. And before she realized that they are into all kind of stuff, she has taken on a different personality, and it's too late because she likes the money.
Wow.
Oh.
And that's it's a
Wow.
4-book series. So she'll come up every now and then and like, Keke, I want another book or something. No, you good. You good for right now.
Mhm.
And that that story reminds me of Nikki Turner. You ever read The Hustler's Wife?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, The Hustler's Wife. I read that's one of my favorite books, right?
Uh-huh.
So Nikki Turner did that, but the dude was 22 and the chick was only 15. And,
Mm.
he manipulated her into the to the thing. I definitely have to check that series out because that's the kind of style of writing you're doing in that series. I have to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, and Sugah is 18 when she goes off, so she's not underage or anything like that. And then all my characters are, they're people of color, they're educated, they all about success and living life and being free and traveling all over the world. So I enjoy writing that series because I got the right from a male perspective as well as the female perspective, and I throw a little bit of myself in each character. So one of the characters may have my favorite color, my favorite food, or some of the things that I like. So I just enjoyed it. I got a lot of flack for that series because of something that happened. They was like, why did you do that?
Oh no.
Because it's life, it happens.
Yeah,
It
for real.
does.
I'm
Like,
not,
like
I'm not gonna do no spoilers or whatever. But a lot of
I'm already sold on it because I had to do that Betrayal of the Black Bastard when the black boy got abducted.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, but the difference between you, I put white people in characters in my books, but white people they be getting beat up and stomped out in my books.
Damn.
Well, see, listen. I had a couple of white characters in the Sugah series. They didn't make it because they was always on some other type stuff. Although I did have one that was a main character and everybody loved him, and it turned out to be something that it wasn't. But my first book, which is the Deadly in Stilettos, it had some white people in there, and they did some things to this main character Demi, and in order for her to move forward with her life, she compiles this list of all the people that ever hurt her. She goes to get her a nice pair of stilettos, and she goes to pay them an unfriendly visit.
Oh,
so if your name was on this list,
you ain't making it.
You get stomped out.
You get stomped out. Stiletto.
She using stuff like leeches and ninja stars and all kind of stuff. Yeah. It ain't she ain't stomping them out. She too classy to fight. So she just find other different ways to stomp them out, so to speak.
Now, see, this has we operating on the same brainlet, right? So I have a book coming out called The Tearful Joys of Cletus Jane Bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's about a pimp, but he's a serial killer, and he travels up and down the East Coast, killing prostitutes and strippers that he feel are past their prime or undesirable. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
a little.
Yeah, in the first chapter, it's like it was a real big woman that was a stripper, and he tied to the bed, trying to be freaky with it. But instead, like I can tell you the first chapter because it gets way crazier, right? He feeds her to death.
Oh.
Yeah, he does something like that, but he makes the crimes look like a white dude did it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that book is coming out. That book coming out in Christmas.
I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait to read
I know that's
right. I cannot wait to read that.
Yeah. Oh, April, I didn't post in on April talk about these books.
No, you did. I was actually going to move on to my next question. So, Keke, you're a certified life coach. This is not a stupid question. Can you explain for those of us who don't know what a life coach is and what made you, take that path to become a life coach?
Well, I went to school and I studied psychology, but life happened and I didn't get my degree. And then an opportunity opened up where I can become a life coach. And so I just took that opportunity, and I love helping people. I've always been the person that people come to for advice and things like that. And so I just was like, okay, why not get paid for it? But a life coach helps you with right now. We ain't taking you back to your inner child or the trauma that you once had. That's therapy and counseling and things like that. The life coach is right here, right now. How can we get you from being stuck right now? And then we implement an action plan, and there we go. And my business is called Push, and the Push stands for Proclaiming Unbreakable Self-Healing, because when you know how to heal yourself, then you can't let anybody break you. And it starts with the mindset. And that's why I love being a mindset coach, because so is a man thinking, so is he. So we have to get you into that positive headspace, that abundant mindset, and thinking positive when it comes to, your life.
Yeah, because I like that, because some people just wake up in the morning and just be mad for no reason. They just be angry, and they figure like what they're doing is it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know to think any different. If that makes sense.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
and it's a lot. A lot of people start the program that I have and they don't want to go through it because it makes you have to be accountable. That accountability is a must. Let me put it out there. Like, listen,
that accountability,
because people so self-absorbed, they think that it's everybody else's fault for how you being stuck. No, at some point you got to stop blaming mom, dad, whoever hurt you. Take ownership, grow through it, acknowledge what happened, and then just move past it. I know it's easier said than done, but if you don't learn how to move past it in your mind, you're going to continue to stay stuck. You're going to continue to have that victim mindset, and you'll just go through life like existing instead of living.
Right. And we were just talking about that earlier.
Yep.
Even before coming on, we asked each other how you've been doing for the week and everything like that. And I'm like, oh no. I'm
Yep.
like, outside conversation, but I'm like, I am definitely manifesting abundance,
Yep.
positivity,
Yes.
new people, new
Yep.
atmospheres,
Yep.
all of that. You have to be accountable for yourself.
You have
And
to.
it's unfortunate that some of us learn a little bit later than others. I'm trying to do a little bit better with my children as far as holding them accountable for things, or even having their mindset of being accountable. That way, when it comes to them making decisions, they're not just thinking in the now.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
They're not, oh, this is good for me now. No, it might be good for you now, but 10, 12 months later, as an adult, it's not a good decision. Once you start adulting, you can't go back to kidding.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Listen, I'm telling you.
I always try to go back to my mom and them house. And she came to my house today, and I'm like, I didn't get a chance to see her because I was doing a podcast episode. But yeah. Oh.
Now, I'm now. What's that? Now, I'm glad you said that because we talk about accountability all the time. I tell my sons all the time, cause and effect. If you create the problem, deal with the results of it. Cause and effect. Accountability is everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I like that. So I have a question for you. So with you pushing this, what you're doing, the push agenda, who is your biggest demographic? Like who do you see the most?
I see women the most, although I have some male clients or whatever, but I see more women than men. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if they're intimidated because it's a no excuse zone free. We don't dwell in excuses over
how many times you heard me say, the most the people they lack the most accountability is who? April? How many times I said on it? Black women. Black women.
I don't agree with that.
No.
Well, it's both. It's both.
It's almost like the men, they'll come in, they start good.
Yeah.
When we go through some of those methods, they don't want to do it because it makes them take a look inward.
It's that man in the mirror effect. You know that Michael Jackson song?
Look, and April, you don't even know this, but that's one of the activities that they do. They have to look in the mirror for 3 to 5 minutes, write down what they see, how they feel, and what they're going to do to change what they feel or see. I had so many people say I couldn't even look at myself.
My therapist makes me do that once a month.
It matters.
It's hard to, that old saying, like, I hope I'm saying that's right. The mirror is like the reflection of your soul. And people know what they have done.
Yeah.
People know how they have wronged folks. People know how they have have done right by people. People know how all their emotions that they have experienced. But when it comes to looking at yourself and acknowledging those psychological scars, it becomes real scars. It becomes a physical thing, and that's when you can't bring up the words or the verbiage to describe it, or how can I move differently from it. Kind of like the exercise, like, give me 5 good things about yourself, give me 5 bad things about yourself, or give me 5 things that you can improve, or give me 5 things that you don't want to improve. Like that right there is such a hard, or just accolades about yourself. What's good? That right there, even for me, I found that I've done so many things, and it's just, I don't know if it's the right verbiage. It just flatlines. Like, when it comes to time to remember it, or bring it up, or to be able to verbalize it or put it in words as far as a formal fashion, like on a resume or something like that, I can't think of anything. But when I'm scrutinizing myself, and this is not in the mirror now, when I'm scrutinizing myself, I can think of everything wrong that I've done.
That's what I was just about to say. When it's negative, we could think of 1,000 things, but it's not that positive stuff. We overlook the small things. And I believe that a lot of us get stuck in that cycle of when we have those small wins, we don't celebrate them. We just looking for the next. We just looking for the next. Like, that's not good enough. But it is good enough. You didn't have that under your belt 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So celebrate.
I'm learning that too. I asked somebody to tell me, you just so scatterbrained. You just do this, and you just move on to this, and you just do this, and you just move on to this. And I
Yeah.
thought about it, and I was like, maybe the verbiage wasn't right, and I scatterbrained, but it's
Yeah.
like not acknowledging, like, hey, I've done this.
Yeah.
So
You
you
did that.
so one
You
of the
took
things
that test.
Yes.
to stop me from doing that, one of the things that I was told to do is stop doing index cards, because I would be like this. Once I cross it off, I'm like, okay, I got this done. Yes, yes, yes. On to the next one. On to the next thing. On to the next thing. So one of the things I was told to stop doing that I have to train myself. If it's something like a reminder, I do that. But like as far as like tasks and stuff like that, I had to cut that out, because it was like I wouldn't give myself time to celebrate and just move forward to the next. Okay, I gotta get this done. Yeah, I gotta get this done.
And I think we
Okay.
just all need to give ourselves grace. We have to give ourselves grace enough to notice, you know, I can't get everything done in one day. And it's okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Like
And
if I have
acknowledge
10
what
things on that list, I'm gonna do 5, and I'm gonna take pride in doing those 5. I'll get to the other 5 another day.
Okay.
And I also, and I correct me if I'm wrong, Keke, I also think that a sense of what acknowledgement is or a celebration is to that accomplishment. It doesn't have to be this big old party, but it has to be kind of like a let go for yourself, like, whew, I did that.
Yes.
Let me just take a minute and reflect on that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Some people, and I'm speaking from my own experience. I had a sense of like, okay, well, if I accomplish something, it needs to be, well, when I finally acknowledge it needs to be big. I need to do this, I need to, and it's not even about being big. It's just about taking that moment or moments, and it doesn't have to be a spa day. It doesn't have to be a treat day, but taking that moment and going inside, yourself, your brain, and not taking a full acknowledgement, like, okay, I accomplished this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Self-gratification. Like you have to acknowledge that. It's like, you know what? I did this. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna watch some TV today.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to watch my
Relax.
show today.
I'm gonna just relax today.
So Keke, with all of this going on, right? So, what does your support system look like for you to keep going? Like, what is your support system? How does that look for you?
I mean, I love my support system. I have my husband, I have my kids, I have my family. And even if they not on board, I support myself. I show up for myself. And I had to come to the realization that people don't owe you anything. So when I started tapping into that, I realized how disciplined I was, and I don't need that motivation or accolades from other people. I have self-motivation. I award myself, because how many people can say they have 15 books written?
Yeah.
How many people can say that they about to record their 100 episode on the podcast and only been doing it for a year?
Yeah.
That's coming up. So
yeah,
I have to look at it like you putting in the work. So even if you don't have that support system, you're supporting yourself by doing the things that you set out to do. But
it's crazy you say that. I don't mean to cut you off. It's crazy you said that, because I posted about that, about my authors, my Independent Black Author Expo. I put Facebook friends that showed up 3, family that showed up 0, number of strangers that showed up countless. I was like, stop relying on people to support what you have going on.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
And then if you're doing it for them, to support you, you'll never be supported.
No.
Because you have people that's gonna not support because it's you.
Yep.
That's right.
You'll have people
they
that
know much information about you. Oh, I knew her or him when he was like this. When they was like this.
Yes.
There's too much of backstory.
You didn't ask them to be a part of it, to do something so they can have that limelight.
You hit
they
it right
feel
there.
some type of way.
Yep.
So I love my support system, but at the end of the day, I do what I do for me first and foremost, because it's something that I love. I never work a day in my life because I love doing what I do. And I ask God to guide my steps, and He been doing it. So I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna keep doing it.
That's right. Don't walk. Run.
Hey.
Run.
Yes, indeed. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Look at this.
All
Oh,
right,
okay.
Now before you get in the nitty gritty, I'm done with my questions. So be prepared, Keke. I don't know. I might have to bring them down a little bit.
I'm ready.
No, I got a couple more questions. I do. I got a couple more questions. So, um, hold on. What do you expect to be in 5 years?
Uh-oh.
5 years, I
Cut out
plan
a
to
little
have a
bit.
studio where I can
Technical
record and bring
difficulties.
in guests for the podcast.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
You back?
I went out.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
In 5 years, I plan to have a recording studio where I can bring people in for the
No.
podcast. I also plan to be one of the biggest magazines out there, digital and print. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I also see myself having my own radio station, like radio show.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
can see
my
that.
5 years.
I can see that. Yeah, look at that. If you need somebody that's going to be on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Give me my little 4 hour segment. Give me my show. I would be there
That's
like,
right.
Yeah.
I'm like, you were tuned into Dahlia and April, and we're here to bring the pain.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We play a little bit of music here and there between the shit talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Like if you're gonna listen, I mean, you might as well give the people your voices. They can listen to music anytime.
That's
oh
right.
yeah, facts. That's a fact. That
Mhm.
that is a fact. All right, now look at Keke. Keke.
Hey.
Hey, when you ain't got nothing else over there?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So Keke, we about to get into a little question and answer. It's like
Okay.
my
Look
you
at
know,
the face.
I don't know if you listened to the show before.
I have.
See,
All right.
Look, but one thing about me, I ain't scared of nothing.
don't be scared.
Don't be
I'm not.
scared.
Don't
Don't
I'm
be
not.
scared.
I'm not.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
All right, look at we got Miss Keke Chanel on here, author, life coach, you know what I'm saying, podcaster, magazine writer,
That's
editor.
right.
You
Say
know
it.
what I'm saying? I mean, she got everything going on. Now let's see what she got going on to be going on.
Okay.
Okay. Question number one.
All right.
Who is the worst guest you ever had on one of your shows?
So,
Oh my goodness. I won't say the name.
Oh no, that's not fair now.
I'm not gonna say the name. But
That's not fair.
the worst guest that I had on my show just didn't show up that day.
oh
Like
no.
didn't show up that day. She act like she was scared. I mean, before we talked, she was all good, but as soon as the camera started rolling, it's like she left the building, so to speak. She was looking like a deer with her head caught in headlights, and I'm like,
Oh no.
I'm typing in the chat like, "Are you okay? Do you need me to pause it? Do you want?" No, I'm good, and I'm carrying the show. So I was like, I should have just did this show by myself.
She
Oh,
probably
wow.
looked like a foot and didn't want to say anything. She didn't want to be seen.
I mean, first of all, you showed up with your bonnet on, so
Oh
yeah, it was like that. Yeah.
I had to look. I had to draw it out. I knew it was something. It was something. I had to draw it out.
But yeah, that
Mhm.
was the worst. That was the worst. Aside from when people don't even give you the courtesy of saying, "Hey, I can't show up," and then you just sitting there waiting on them and waiting on them, and then
Right.
15
Yeah.
minutes don't go on by. You reach out and they say, "Oh, I forgot I had to go take my daughter to the stove."
Nah, that's why I went to reminders and everything. And then with us tonight, that's why I kind of figured that you was like thinking Central Time.
You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
I did.
Keke,
And
I
so that
feel
lets
you
me
on
that lets me know that you're not taking me serious enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't take yourself serious, first of all, to be on the show, but you'll never get that opportunity to be on my platform again, because
That's right.
it only takes 2 seconds to say, "Hey, I can't show up,"
Yes. And
and
then
I don't hear from you like days after. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Oh my god.
and then when you like, and again, like with you being on here right now, you're going to touch a whole different kind of audience. Like that, your show draws a whole different kind of audience to what is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
why miss that opportunity?
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay,
I
so
can
you,
feel you on that one.
yeah, look at April over there, April. That's right.
Look, Keke, I'm all up, like, sometimes things happen and you just can't,
I get that.
but at least give courtesy, like, again, that's mindset, childish, business, adult, you know what I mean? And then you know who you're dealing with at that point. And I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
you know what, y'all, that has happened a couple of times, and it hasn't happened very much, but the times that it did, it was like somebody had them reschedule. So now to be on my podcast, you have to pay a $25 booking fee.
I know that's right.
Because that lets me know that you're being serious, you're taking me serious, and you're taking yourself serious, and you're gonna show up.
Hey, you gonna show up?
Yes.
So yeah, there is a $25 booking fee to be on Kicking It with Keke podcast.
Hey, that's right. Listen, that's gas money. You know what I'm saying? Giving up that gas money.
Hey,
gas money.
That's magazines that I have to order.
Time.
That's
you can't get time back.
You can't get time back.
That's valuable. You can't get time back. And we don't know when our time is going to end. So
I posted about that. I posted that about it today too. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, we haven't had that many people who cancel on us or just not show up. It's just people be like, man, I listen to your show. I just want to be on this shit.
We got to be on here because I'm a working mom. I have my kids. They need to get ready for school. We got a whole schedule over here.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get to the next question. Now, you from the boot, the dirty South.
Yep.
Louisiana.
Yep.
What part of Louisiana can they throw away? Just nuke the city, get rid of it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, we have this town called Cutoff, Louisiana, so I'm going to just stick with Cutoff.
Cutoff. What's going on in Cutoff?
Down deep in the bayou. It's just, it ain't nothing there. So it just needs to be cut off.
They got Klans members there?
Look, another hurricane come, it's going to get cut off anyway.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, it's just...
It's people that live on their boats in the swamp out there.
And they'll eat you if you go out there.
Dang.
Yeah. Like literally. Yeah.
Oh no.
We should do a show from down there and see what happens.
No, we're not going down there.
Do a show from down there and see what happens.
Okay.
It was like only one person made it out.
Did like listening to these podcasts, but they went down there and can't nobody find them no more. That's what it be. That's how we'll be.
Oh no.
Look, I'm a runner, and so they want to spear me in the legs or something.
It's one way in, one way out. That's how it is. It's one way going in and it's one way going out.
On like a bridge or something.
Yep.
Oh shit. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck all that.
And it's like swamp water on both sides.
They be feeding people the swamp thing down there. All right.
Hey, can't find you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to find us. We ain't going down there.
Hey. And you said they cannibals. That's the crazy part. Bam. Fuck around and go down there and make the wrong turn if you want. Okay. Mm-hmm. Next question.
Okay.
Who do you think will win a fist fight? No, let me tell you why I asked this question first. Because I feel like every politician should either serve in the military or have competed in like combat sports like MMA, boxing, stuff like that, right? So who do you think will win in a fist fight? Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Trump. I mean, Biden don't even. I mean, y'all done seen this man stumbling and talk to people that ain't even there. My heart goes out to him because they need to give him some help. He needs to go sit down somewhere.
My man like this. My man be shaking hands with people.
And ain't nobody there.
Ain't nobody there.
He need to make sure he's drinking his insurance so he can get all his energy.
Get all his energy, man. God.
I mean, that's Trump will tell him you're fired.
Okay, he fired him. Okay, so Trump got it. All right. Next question. Complete honesty. You live in Louisiana, right? Mm-hmm. You've been all across the South. Ready?
Right.
Question number 4. What state in the South got the fattest people? Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, or Georgia? Got the fattest people, obese. You walk there, and if there ain't no chicken left, you're going to get ate.
Man.
That's
It's some fat motherfuckers walking around Louisiana. I don't know how they do it in that heat. I was there for 5 years.
It has to be Louisiana and Texas because I lived in both places.
Texas, boy. Woo.
But Texas got a lot of they you know it ain't
They say they
it's a
do
mixture of
everything
cultures.
big.
It's a mixture of cultures there.
And they have all those places there where if you eat an ass of this,
everything is big in Texas. So if you go to a restaurant, they fill in your plate like you know
you might die like trying to eat this thing.
Trying to eat the whole thing.
Yeah. So it would be a tough because Louisiana. I mean, we cook and we were raised clean your plate.
Boudin, crawfish.
But I'm talking about in the house, you gonna clean your plate before you get up from the table. You got to eat all your food. So, yeah.
Okay, because I just seen some big boys down there. But yeah, I can see Texas do because Texas do got all them drinks. Like I remember one place in Houston, they made this burger with like 12 patties on it, and if you ate the whole thing, you got it for free.
Free, yep. You're gonna have a heart attack after you finish.
Right, I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
yeah, it's stupid.
So Texas, we circle Texas. All right, Texas.
All right.
Who would be your dream guest?
Oh, that's a good one.
I had to ask a serious one before I get back to the shenanigans.
Who would be my dream guest? I mean, dead or alive?
Well, you can't bring them. You can't resurrect them.
Okay. I would have said Prince for sure because that's my boy right there. Okay, so right now in this moment, my guess would probably be Snoop Dogg.
Why Snoop?
Because we're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah.
He laid back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything that I couldn't ask him.
Yeah.
He's well rounded. We just gonna have a good time.
You can't ask Snoop about the murder case.
I probably will ask him whether he gonna say something about it. That's on him, but
I sure the fuck would. I'd be like, I'd be like, where was you sitting there in the car when this dude got killed? I sure shit would.
I would say Snoop Dogg or either Taraji because I know we're gonna laugh and have a good time too because she just goofy like me. So Taraji would be somebody good too.
Taraji from here.
Oh.
From where? Maryland.
It's from DC.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Raja. If you want to come on Journey with Jackass.
Hey, come on, we got you.
Kicking it with Keke.
Yes.
We out here.
We out here.
I'm gonna tag you.
I think those two would be. I would even love to have them all together. That would be a good time.
Snoop.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna tag Snoop too. Like Snoop, bring your ass on here, man. Let's talk shit.
Let's talk.
All right. So next question. Who do you think the world going to see first? Zombies, aliens, vampires, or a nigga from the hood as president?
Aliens.
Aliens?
Yeah.
Not a nigga from the hood?
No. I mean, it was 118 degrees in Louisiana today. This planet about to explode. So the aliens coming. I think that the aliens will be
already been here.
They might be among us now. But I don't like zombies. Although I love scary movies, I hate zombies.
But you got cannibals that live in the same state.
I mean, I don't fool with them like that though. So y'all stay over there, and I'm gonna stay right here. I got a love-hate relationship with vampires. Like I could do that. I could do that. Like for real. I love vampires. One of my characters is a vampire, but I hadn't put that book out yet.
Okay.
They're so mysterious and they have different stuff. I don't like all the blood sucking and stuff like that, but everything else about them is majestic to me.
Mm-hmm. You should make
one of my favorite movies is Aliens, like the old school Aliens. So I just feel like the aliens will just they'll come. Yeah.
You should write a gay vampire book where he suck all his blood through the wang.
But Anne Rice already did that though. Anne Rice then wrote about the gay vampires. You ain't never seen
Interview with the
what is,
vampire.
yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't sucking Wayne. He was sucking the inner thighs.
Yeah.
He used to make it where he can only get his blood through the main vein.
Next question. I'm not. I am not about to entertain that.
No. It's a trap.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Question number 7. If you was a slave master,
Oh Lord, why we gotta go there?
Name three celebrities you would ensure you had on your plantation.
Oh Lord.
I don't want to be no slave master.
Thank you. Thank you.
They did it to us.
I don't want just because somebody do something to you, that don't mean you do it back to them.
Yeah.
But if I
do
had
better.
If I had to
pick, anybody that has hurt a child.
Okay.
Anybody that has what that little white boy name that went in that church and killed all them black church members?
Dylan Roof.
Yeah,
like
Dylan. He'll be on there. Him. That's 2. Well, that's the whole plantation right there. Because they got a lot of kids out here. A lot of people out here hurting kids. Anybody that hurt a kid and take away their innocence and things like that, I don't have nothing for them. They'll get whooped every day.
Whew.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just because, right? I would have Forrest Gump on mine.
Wow, he gonna run? You can't catch him?
Because he gonna do what he told. Forrest Gump gonna do what he told.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, you ain't say they could be a fictional character.
Well,
because it'll be Steven from Django. He'll be on there.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one because he put in the work though.
Yeah, he told everything. Everything.
He's like, is it boss? Them niggas know each other. Okay, last question for you. Last question. Is that okay? As a life coach, how do you think the advice Anyala Banzan gives? What do you think? How do you think it is?
I mean, it just depends on the situation. I've seen some of her shows where she gave amazing advice, and I've seen some of her shows where I was like, nah, I want to win a different way. Because at the end of the day, these people are grown. Yeah, they contact you to help them get their life together, but some of the stuff that you say and how you say it probably got your ass whipped if it was a different person.
I remember when them
cameras wasn't around.
Right.
Yeah. I remember when Turk was on there.
You can be the life coach or a therapist or whatever all day long, but you don't have no business talking to somebody grown like they're your kid.
I remember when Turk was on there and he was talking about how he had a girlfriend in prison.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So now this is the second part to this question, right? So would you bury her alive to take her spot in the game?
Not at all. I don't want to be nobody but me.
To take her spot, her fame and money and everything, you wouldn't bury her alive?
No.
I would.
Why?
I mean, she got to go so you can get in.
No, if I got to do that, then I don't want it.
I'm saying I don't want it.
I want what God has for me.
You don't want no blood money.
Not at all.
Hey,
no.
Okay. So you wouldn't bury her alive? I would.
I know you would.
I'd put like a little straw in the dirt. She could breathe a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay. So very, very last question. Where can they find you at? Tell everybody what your socials are. Yeah, tell everybody what your socials are.
You know what? I am on TikTok, Kicking It With Keke Media. I am on Instagram, Kicking It With Keke Media and Keke Chanel. I am on Facebook, Kicking It With Keke Podcast, Kicking It With Keke Media, Author Keke Chanel. I'm everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kicking It With Keke, and the kicking is without the G.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna tag your YouTube when I post the video,
Okay.
and then
Sounds
I'll
good.
make sure I subscribe. All right, we gonna
Yes.
subscribe to you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
I need those
Subscribe and
subscribers.
like.
subscribe
Yes.
and like,
Yep.
leave a comment.
Absolutely. And the
Man,
podcast is available on all the major streaming podcast platforms like Apple, Google, iHeart,
okay, okay,
Spotify, all that.
okay. Well, look, Miss Keke Chanel, we want to thank you so
It's
much.
This
been
has
a
been
pleasure.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love the questions. I love the questions. I like questions like that because it's not rehearsed, and I'm like, oh my God, did he just ask me?
He did. He did.
Yes. But this has been a vibe. I'm so thank you guys for having
Thank
me.
you so much.
Journey
for
of a
joining.
Jackass.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now we got to get this show rolling.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you. See you later.
All right.
Bye,
Later.
Keke.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
That was good.
awesome.
That was awesome. Look at old Keke. Old Keke.
I know.
I wasn't trying to crack. I wasn't trying to crack the whip too hard with the questions.
No, you did okay. You did pretty good today.
Yeah, I ain't trying to
You did
crack the
pretty
whip too hard.
good. No.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
take a rotate. Let's keep moving on. What we got next?
Community events, Black Business of the Week,
Yes.
Community Events and Black Business of the Week.
Yes. Okay. So my community events this is actually something that goes on like every year here in Augusta. It's a really big thing. It's called Arts in the Heart of Augusta, and it's from Friday, September 15th until Sunday, September 17th. And it is basically they shut down the whole Broad Street downtown, and they have a slew of vendors, arts and crafts, food, live entertainment, just booths of just local artists in the area, artists to come and present their works and sell their creations, and people make all kind of things. It is
Man,
awesome.
you should have told me about this. I would have came down there and did this event.
Yeah, it's in September 15th to September 17th. It's a 3-day event. You can actually get tickets for each day, or you could get a pin, and the pin is for all 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't miss out. If you're in the Augusta area, downtown Augusta in the historic district, they basically closed down the Broad Street downtown and the Augusta Commons. And in the Augusta Commons, they have like live music around that portion. They have food vendors. Then on the streets, the street is filled with people selling their things that they've made, like books, it's clothes, it could be wood finishings, it could be, it's all kind of stuff. It's like glassware,
candles, everything.
Wow. Yes, it's everything.
Okay.
It's everything.
Look at that.
So
look at that.
I know, like we be doing stuff here. We really do be doing stuff here.
Man, listen, I know. I'm like, damn, what's going on down there for real?
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, my next one is actually on Saturday, the 23rd of September. I'm actually wanting to go to this. This is the R&B Kickback concert. They're going to have Jackass, Drew Hill, Lloyd, Bobby V, K-Shy, and Jay Holiday. That's going down
in Augusta?
Yes. Come on now. It's going down at the James Brown Arena. Tickets are already on sale right now. You can go to tickets.com. You can go to the box office if you're actually close. And you can also visit AEC, like Alpha Echo Charlie, tix.com for ticket updates. Please don't miss this. This is going to be an off the chain concert. You hear me? I haven't seen Jagged Edge and Drew Hill in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm definitely looking forward to this Kickback concert. And there's some artists on there that I haven't even seen before. So definitely come and hit that up. So
Man. Okay, look at that, man. Augusta be having it going
yeah.
on, man.
We'll be having stuff to do a little bit. You know what I mean? It just depends on what kind of fun you're trying to have.
Okay. Now over here, I got something this Saturday. I'm only gonna do one because I'm working on my second one. I'm
Mhm.
actually doing a writers winery bus tour, so I'm putting everything together for that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna be in September 29th. But I'm gonna come back with all the particulars. But this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
in DC, they're doing the Deer Summer Barbecue, right? And
Mm.
it's gonna be at the Bullpen at 1201 Half Street, Washington, D.C. This Saturday, August 26th, from 4 to 10 p.m. at the Bullpen. Now, the Bullpen has been having a whole lot of little events here these last couple weeks because the summer is about to end. So it's gonna be a lot of people there. Tickets are between $50 and $250.
Okay.
And usually when I go over to these events, man, they be working. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Deer Summer Barbecue in DC at the Bullpen. And that's my community event for the week.
All right now.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we got? What we got up in next? We got the read of the week.
Yes, we do.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like we covered the read of the week with Kicking It with Keke on here,
Mm-hmm.
Keke Chanel, because she talked about that series that I'm going to post those books as the read of the week because the way she described them, I'm going to have to order those and read those.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm a reader, so I'm going to have to. The read of the week is the Sugah series by
Mm-hmm.
Keke Chanel. The way she described those books, I'm gonna have to go and pick those up. So that she is the read of the week for sure.
All right. Shots out of Kiki.
Yeah, definitely the read of the week. I was like, okay. And there's four of them. Shit. All right. Okay. So now we got the read of the week out the way. We got the positivity out the way.
Oh.
We go ahead and
What
get
comes next?
you already know what comes next. That dumbass of the week.
Mm-hmm. Dumbass.
That
Dumbass.
dumbass folks he talking about. So my dumbass of the week is Kelly Ivey. He's from your state, a Georgia man. A Georgia man.
Oh Lord, what did Kelly do?
Kelly Ivey, white Georgia man, who was indicted for trying to sell a 16-year-old black female, to a website called Slave Bay.
What?
Yep.
That's
So
ridiculous.
he tried to sell a 16-year-old. He was indicted for trying to sell a 16-year-old, right? So they raided his house and they found the computer. And on the computer, the site had naked underage virgin females for sex and organ trafficking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And guess where he met the underage girl at?
Where?
He met her in church.
Oh Lord.
It was confirmed by the pastor that he used to mingle with the young girl, the young black girl in church all the time. So church ain't even safe no more. Yeah, I mean, people getting shot in church. People getting pictures taken of them and getting posted to be sold into slave auctions. Like, where the fuck did you even find a site called Slave Bay? That's crazy, right?
It is.
So he being charged with cruelty to children in the first degree and second degree and trafficking of a person for sexual servitude. So
wow.
you know what happened to those kind of guys once they get in prison, right?
No.
Yeah. Once he get in prison, he gonna get sold for a couple of cigarettes. He gonna for sure gonna get auctioned off for a couple of cigarettes, and he's gonna be some boy pussy up in there. They gonna about to be in there wearing his ass out. Yup. And
That's disgusting.
They gonna give him a choice. You know what I'm saying? Bleed. Look, shit on my dick or bleed on my knife. It's going down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he gonna get his back beat out, which I firmly believe he deserves. Just like any other pedophile out here, especially places that's trying to legalize it. And that's why Kelly Ivey is my dumbass of the week. Fuck is he talking about?
Oh my
Stupid.
God.
Yeah, trying to like if you're gonna do that shit, do that in your own community. Don't come down around the way talking about you just taking pictures for
Right.
you know what I'm talking about?
Trying
So,
to do some type of pickings and all kind of stuff like that.
yeah, man. Yeah, fuck
Leave our
him.
young girls alone. We already got enough to deal with.
Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah. So when he get off in prison, as soon as they find out what he on paperwork for, he for sure about to be some prison pussy.
Damn.
Hey, here's my dumb ass a week. He'll deserve every inch he about to take.
That's nasty.
Hey, it is what it is. So with all that bullshit being done, I know you got the travel tip. What we doing?
Hell yeah. Man, look, I'm on cruises. And we're not talking about Carnival this week. We talking about Norwegian. Okay. Since we had our girl Keke Chanel on, we're going to take it to embarking from New Orleans, Louisiana on a 7-day cruise. Caribbean Harvest Caye, Comazon, and Roatan. That's what it says. I hope I pronounce it correctly. And it's now starting at $529 per person. That's 7 days, y'all. Okay.
$529 for 7 days?
That's Comazon, Mexico. You going to Roatan, that's a Bay Islands, Honduras.
Yep.
Harvest Caye, Belize. Costa Maya, Mexico. And then you on sea, and then you embark back in New Orleans.
And now I'm gonna tell you what's
starting at.
And Norwegian is including excursions now. So
yes.
they are the all you gotta do is go to the desk and sign up for them and hopefully they ain't sold out.
Yeah, so definitely if you go on the Norwegian cruise line, it says here free unlimited open bar, free excursions, free specialty dining, and free Wi-Fi.
Man, listen, Carnival better get their head out their asses. I know shit. These other companies are making bigger boats and they are offering more.
Yeah.
MSC offering more. Virgin is offering more. Carnival is the party boat.
You got it.
Yeah, but
it's the party boat. But you gotta you gotta start giving people a little bit more. And then look, y'all know y'all just shut down. Y'all know y'all just had them people stuck on the boat for about a month, 2 months when the COVID first started. Come on now.
Yep.
Come on now.
Yep. But damn, Norwegian, man, I'm about to look that shit up so when we get up off of here, man.
Yeah, Norwegian. I'm trying to tell you.
Norwegian.
I'm trying to tell you.
Look. Norwegian take paying for. They take Uplift, Affirm.
Look, they probably do, and they got where you can just kind of like go on there and just find deals, free airfare, free at sea, free extra guest selling, lowest cruise fares, group cruise discount, military appreciation program.
Hey man, Norwegian about to start getting this work. Hey, if I take one and I like it, Carnival's done, and I'm almost platinum on Carnival.
What?
I am. I'm almost platinum on a Carnival.
Yeah.
So, yeah, especially these free excursions and open bar. You got to buy drink packages and you got to pay for excursions and all stuff. Like, nah, man, I'm tired of that shit.
That's true. You know, I'm getting us outside of the box. We got, travel tips. We got to do this thing.
Yeah. You know
we gotta let everybody know.
Yeah, especially now I'm about to start making a little bit tricky money now.
Man, bye. Man, bye.
Well, that was an awesome travel tip. I appreciate that one because I'm really gonna look into that one. Yeah, I want to look into that one.
Like I know you a cruise runner. You're a cruise runner. I can't even call you a street runner. You're a cruise runner.
Man, what happened on the cruise? Stay on the cruise. I done made some motherfucking memories on the cruises, man.
Come on,
I ain't lying. Shit.
Come on, man. We'll say that for another day for a goddamn story time.
Oh yeah. Hey, especially these cruises I've been on this year.
You got one more coming up, don't you?
In October. I
got one coming up in December.
Listen, that might be Carnival's last hurrah.
Damn.
Yep. But yeah, man. So it looked like we done made it to the end of another episode.
Definitely did. And y'all
Yeah,
know where y'all can find me on Instagram. April Miss Cutie Golden Goddess.
that's right.
It say April Miss Cutie though, but when you click on it, say all that other stuff. So come find me on there. Been a little busy, but I've been telling y'all I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna go ahead and post some more stuff because Daya be
I'll be tagging you.
tagging me on the stuff, but I can't get it to go on my thing. But
It,
it is what it is.
it shows up. You just got to click the tab on the end. It shows up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you already know where you can find me. Subscribe to Journey with Jackass TV.
Yes.
And subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, TuneIn, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find me at the author Daya Shakur, and you can find me everywhere else. And I put our
Support us.
social medias in the comments and all of that stuff right there. All you gotta do is just click it, and they take you straight to it.
That's right.
Yeah. So that was a great show tonight.
It was.
Yeah, I'm glad Keke made it.
That's our time.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's our
Keke.
time. Yeah,
Appreciate you, Keke.
appreciate you for coming on and dropping them gems.
Drop my pen.
Yeah, but in that look, with that being said, it's time for us to get up out of here. All right, y'all. Till next week. Peace.